I'm Aaron, so I'm one of the directors of the Event Tech Show. So we are very happy to be here, and we are very honored to have so many supporters so far. And we have just finished our 2 panel discussion today. So if in case you have missed any of the panel discussion, you can just feel free to catch back on the live stream that is provided by our ESPx partner. Then you can catch up all the interesting insights on the event industry, and then you won't miss anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is actually the registration area where it's powered by Pouch Nation. So what we basically do is we'll go to actually individual booth, and then we'll collect a strip of wristband that actually enables you to be RFID identified. How to do this process? They just need to tap this and then tell the attendee to wear it, and then the registration. Yeah. So once this registration is done, you can proceed inwards. Once you proceed inwards, and that's the check-in zone. Here we have the check-in zone, and together here we have Ian. Ian is the other director of the Event Tech Show. So let us know more about why did we come about with this idea of Event Tech Show? Why we do this?
So ourselves as Avenevv, we have the idea of Event Tech Show because we ourselves as an event technology company, but basically finding a platform for us to reach out to event enthusiasts across APEX is really challenging. So basically one day we just came up with this idea, why not we just create an event for event technology ourselves, and definitely come the idea of Event Tech Show. So with this Event Tech Show, the concept that we hope to promote is more on the living lab concept. So basically later when you come inside, you see all the event technology come to life and really experience into this immersive zone of how the different event technology come to play. Have fun.
So just like just now we had an example of Pouch Nation. So thanks Ian again. So we are very honored today to have around 25 exhibitors as well as more than over 1,000 sign-ups for our event. So let's get started. Let's go in. So this is the check-in zone where they just simply scan the wristband that we just gotten, and then off we go. We can enter the event now. So first we start off with this zone. This zone is called the experiential zone, buffer zone. So what we have here is how we conceptualize the idea of someone being known as the Mr. Avenevv come upon this idea of Event Tech Show. Through this adventure, we get to be able to experience and discover this new thing where collaboration through the event tech industry can achieve greater things and greater heights. So let's begin. So this is actually the map direction. We're showing all the 25 exhibitors that we have. So ranging from live streaming, photo booth, venue, software companies, as well as all kinds of other technology related partners. Later, we'll go and visit them one by one. In the process here, we have the stats. So these are some very interesting event stats that's brought to you by Eventbrite, as well as comments. You can see some of the interesting spending as well as the amount of investment that normally companies put in for corporate events.
And as the day goes on,
different genre of events
will be updated.
Make up a big proportion of the whole event industry. Next up we have the information booth. So at the information booth, basically you get to introduce yourself to the network and meet app engagement through the app is called Engage. As well as another one is the Mentee, where we can answer a simple question to understand what is the difficulty in venue searching. Yeah. So moving on here, once we enter this zone, you have a few ways. Either you go up to experience different venue spaces where you can link up with private other attendees during the event, or we can go straight ahead to the stage area where you can see the live demonstration going on. So what is live demo about is basically it's just trying to provide a more inclusive platform where people get to showcase their new technology. And in front they have the audience seats there. Currently we can see that people are really busy at that.
Meaning that you buy one other table, if you see that only 80 is filled, you can see real time and then
so,
do the corresponding
continue, we shall visit our first exhibitor. Yes.
So more importantly, it's the sexiness of checking someone. Pen and paper is, it's dinosaur already.
So
right now we have QR codes,
yes.
we have RFID check-ins, we have NRIC check-ins for government agencies.
This is the proud owner of ESPxMedia, Dr. Tam. Okay. Dr. Tam, give us a quick
I
introduction
think
about what
this is
ESPx
not going to happen to you.
Essentially, ESPx is
No,
actually
yes,
a
on top of that, as I
global cloud
mentioned
video
earlier,
platform.
right, there
We
will
have
be a lot of
re-architected it from ground up,
headaches when it comes
ranging
to
from all the way to do
preparing for
capture,
pre-registration.
encode, stream to the cloud,
With this,
content
what
management,
you can do on your
user
behalf
management,
is you can
access
send out
control,
the
and
invitation
global
on your behalf
delivery,
to the
including the
thousands of
client
people,
playback on the
and
web
then we
and
will
mobile
consolidate
applications.
them
This is
onto
really,
our
very
RTC
amazing
website.
because normally
So this
live
way,
streaming
you
had
can
to go
go
through
in
multiple
and do the
platforms
consolidation
and
work
multiple
for you.
channels and multiple processes.
And more
So,
importantly, you have real-time
how do you manage to do
analytics
it?
and attendees export.
Why is this
So
so
you are
simple?
able to scale for
We
your
have
event. So
cumulatively over 60 million years of deep tech technologies, particularly looking into video codec, streaming, and playback delivery.
I see, I
Yeah.
see, yes. So what is
Also,
some exciting
for
project that you're
conferences,
currently working
such as
on?
this one seminar,
We actually
events,
deployed the
some of
global
them
video
may want to
platform,
have
and we
a
are
main
providing
badge,
a new
which
platform
we will
to
be
go
able to
beyond the
provide
traditional
also,
incumbent live
on
streaming
site. Once you
solution,
continue
so
to
that
subscribe
people
again,
can actually
you'll be able to pick up badges
create
for
what we
them.
call a
So
live
more
multi-camera,
innovatively,
multi-location,
recently
and
we have came up
actionable
with the RFID
broadcasting,
scanning.
which means
So
that
basically,
the user
once
becomes the
they
camera
have
director, they can
arrived,
choose the
we
way they
print
want
out the RFID
to view
card
it,
for them. The
they
RFID
want to
card works like an
choose
easy
different
card.
layout,
So
and the producer
for
can engage,
places
interact with the
for
audience
events,
through
exhibition
live post,
booths,
survey,
they can go to
everything
each booth
within the
and
player
scan
itself.
their RFID
That's
card.
really, really cool.
And with
That
this,
brings
right,
out the
after
next
the
level
event,
interaction
the
for live
exhibitors
streaming.
will know
Instead of
who
just
actually,
purely watching, now you get to interact as well as giving more ideas on how to better enhance your experience in the live
Yes.
stream. Yes.
Beyond interaction engagement, we also
Okay,
bring
one of
in
the
the
favorite
monetization part,
features,
whereby
especially for
people can actually
organizations who
watch an
handle does a lot
event
of dinner
and they can actually
dances or
purchasing
social
right
events.
inside the video player.
There is lucky draw.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's very important.
Thank you very much, Dr.
So
Tam.
everybody who
Once
has
again,
actually
it's a
registered
very
will
quick
enter the
introduction
lucky draw
about the
system.
setup.
So
So
there
they
is
managed to
three
pull it
rows of lucky
off
draw.
this
One is the
simple
match
setup
draw,
we did
meaning that
today,
you get a
and then
consolidation
all the live
prizes
streaming
of
process
the
are already
500
ongoing.
people.
Yeah. Thanks to their partner as well. They are working closely with the Spring Forest Studio. Yes. Next up, we go to the second book, Spring
More
Forest.
importantly, the single draw, which is for the grand prizes, where you win a car or like,
Hi, this is Michael. Hello.
So all
Michael,
this is
give us an
pre-determined.
introduction about
We can also, I mean, it's completely random.
Spring Forest
to
Studio
choose,
is actually a
when it comes
multi-cam
to
live
the
streaming
most
specialist.
exclusive
We do
for some
multi-cam streaming for
particular,
activities like
events
concerts,
where, you know, the
seminars,
how
town halls,
events,
webinars, sports, e-sports. These are what we actually do.
Wow, that's really a wide range of
Yeah, on top of which,
activities.
you mentioned
So
we
what are you
are
doing so far during this live event?
We are actually doing the mixing
between the different cameras,
updating the PowerPoints, and we are working hand in hand with ESPxMedia, so that on this end he's able to deliver the live streaming to the public to view.
Yes. So it's real time and it's really get to see and experience what is it like to be able to experience this whole exhibition without being there physically.
Exactly.
And that's the point of this virtual live tour as well. Thank you very much, Michael, and thank you very much, Dr. Tam. Okay, next up we'll go to the next booth. We'll learn about something special about the photo booth.
Very reasonably priced. We are per event, I guess this is $300, and then you can scale up on the iPads as you
So
so we are very affordable.
Ubersnap's
And
founder.
if you have any more questions,
So
you
give
can
us
always
an
visit
introduction
me
about what
at
is
booth
Ubersnap.
R90.
What's
We have
special?
a guest
So
list.
Ubersnap is
Thank you
the
so much for your
world's
time.
first GIF photo with holographic
Thank you
prints.
very much, Mr. Shannon Lee, marketing
This is-
director.
I think it's a little bit
Yes,
dark, so
thank
we
you
can
so much for your sharing.
Okay.
So this is what a holographic print is. So what we do,
Okay, go
Yeah.
further behind.
Alright,
Yes.
here you go.
Yes, now it's perfect.
so
Yes.
what we do is we take a GIF of our guest and we print it out into this.
It's instant and it's very interactive.
It's instant, so we can print one of these in about 20 to 30 seconds. Yeah, so you can print 150 prints per hour. Super quick.
Oh, that's really, really fast. Yeah. So how many photos do you manage to capture today so far?
I think we've done maybe close to 50. I'm not very sure.
That's great, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah. Maybe that builds up the database of facial recognition next time.
Yes, it might.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Anything cool that you are trying to launching from Ubersnap?
Yeah, actually we launched this
Yes,
just
this
this
device.
week. So this is very new. This is the latest and greatest version of our photo booth. So what we
Alright,
have
ladies
here
and
is
gentlemen,
the
welcome to
most advanced photo booth in the world. It is the only photo booth with so many features that is packed into something that's so beautifully designed, so compact. Because it's so small, you can fit it into any event. You can even fit it. Yeah, it's almost your height.
Really, really
Yeah,
very compact.
super compact. You can have it in retail spaces as well. Maybe in Zoop, you could have a photo booth like this very easily. So yes, we're very excited to be introducing this for the event actual.
Thank you very much.
First time it's being reviewed to the public.
That's great. Yes. And I believe that the audience are very excited to use it as well. Yes. Thanks, Munchin. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Next up, we have the venue sponsor of this very event, the event actual. So we have
and also the event.
So this is the Zook's booth, and this is Karin. Yes. Karin, let's give us a very quick understanding about what Zook is about.
Okay, so basically Zook's one of the best nightclubs in Asia in the nighttime.
Best nightclub. Oh.
Yeah, but in the daytime, because the venue is not being utilized, we don't want to leave it to waste. So we rent it out to events. Like, you can have tech shows here, you can have conferences. Like today, you've got an exhibition.
Yes.
You can have a dinner and dances, product launches. So we've got 3 rooms. And this is just one of it. Yes.
So tell us more about the other 3 rooms as well. So how are they being utilized? What's the
Okay, so basically Zook can fit about up to 1,700 people. Today, this room that you see over here is Zook and Future combined. You can fit up to 2,400 packs, while Future alone can fit about 500. And upstairs, you have Capital that will fit about 550 packs.
I heard that there's a new outlet being launched in KL.
Oh yes, in Genting Highlands. We just launched it actually. Our official launch was last week. It's Zook Genting Highlands. That one is really amazing. So if there are any events that needs to go to Malaysia, just let me know and I'll direct you to someone there.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Next up we have actually on the Avenevv side, actually provided Zook's this curation booklet. This is something that we try to help with our venue. We try to provide an understanding of the floor plan, introduce standard ideas that are really helpful for event planners, as well as to plan roughly how can these events be quickly executed. Yeah. So all these things can be our hard work from our curation team to actually put in the ideas as well as working and collaborating with our venues as well as any other possible vendors to actually put this price item, this package idea happening together. Yeah. So next up we have ESPxMedia.
Communication blocks.
Roy is the founder of ESPxMedia. So, give us a quick understanding about what ESPxMedia is about.
ESPxMedia is we are a virtual reality events company. So we do a lot of virtual reality events at events such as exhibitions, road shows, carnivals, festivals. Whatever event you can come. If you want to have a virtual reality booth over there, just look for us and we can create something for you. Something that is very memorable and people go home with a smile and about it. Yeah.
What is one of the coolest virtual reality that your team managed to pull off that actually make someone unbelievable?
I think there's a content that we are showcasing today at the event. It's called Food Fight. So it's a virtual reality food fight experience where a family or maybe just friends of 4 they come together and they can play a game where they throw food at each other, and it's a very short game that is very optimized for events that we do.
Can we try it out here?
Yeah, of course. So so it's something like this. So they are just throwing food at each other. And because this game is done in-house, something special about it, you can customize the food so that it can look like something maybe your clients want to like change or something.
So instead of the food only, you can include.
Yeah, so for example, maybe a brand like Old Chunky or maybe another like local food brand, you can scan their food and then we can put it inside. So that's something special that we can create with our own in-house content. So this content is really optimized for like large crowds. So we have done like 100 people in an hour for this game. So we believe that there's no other games like that we have in our library that can actually beat the record. Yeah.
And then it becomes like a group fight. Wow, that's really amazing. Anything else new that you recently launched?
We have another game that is a golf game upcoming. So I think that actually it's more suitable for the corporate functions and where like the older crowds are at. Yeah.
So with the rise in esports, I believe that this is really the trend that people are heading for. Yes. Thanks a lot for
Thank you so much.
giving us this invitation to come forward. Yes. Thanks again, right? Okay, next time we will go to our very own Avenevv booth. So when we come to Avenevv booth, let's get this EV to share with us what is Avenevv.
Hello everyone, Avenevv is a software as a service platform that connects venues and event planners. So venues can showcase their unique spaces on our platform, and event planners can select these spaces for the event. And then we want to go one step further by enabling both parties to be able to close the deals on the platform via a series of processes like code generation, payment, and feedback delivery. So maybe let me showcase you some of the features that we have in order to enable these venues.
That's great.
Obviously, our response is always give us as much time as you can. We can do a better job.
The kind of visualization that we provide for each
Now,
space.
obviously,
so our team at
often
Avenevv
you're
has worked
limited
really
by
hard with different venue
scheduling
partners
the time,
to make sure that we
venue
have a set of
availability,
media
and so
assets
forth.
that
But just as a
represent the
general
space in
guide, if
different
you come to
contexts
us,
and
say,
showcase the
2-3
best
weeks
venue
ahead,
the venue can present.
customization is going
And
to
this
be
will
a
help
bit
event
limited.
planners have a more holistic understanding of how the
We're
venue looks
pretty
like and
busy with
whether
a
it's
lot of
suitable
other
for
stuff.
their needs.
If you come to us 1 to 2
our
months
platform
ahead, then
is the process
there's
that
a
we
hell
put
of a
in
lot
place
that
to
can be
help
customized within that amount
management
of time
of booking
frame. More than 2 months,
So
and we
for
can pretty
event
much
planners,
do everything
if they
new
receive,
for you.
if they selected a series of spaces, they can actually
This
look
is
comparison.
where we talk to our
See
clients
for
and say,
themselves
come
which
to
space
us
stands out
during the
most.
pitch stage.
We also have put
Because
in
there are a
series
number of real
automation
benefits that
and
happen
enable
when you do
event
so.
planners to
One,
act
the
upon
lead time for us is greater. We're able to
mass
customize
actions.
more
So,
and
for
offer more
example, mass request for
customization.
quotes
What that
or
means
mass
is that
request
your
for physical
pitch
visits.
then
So one
is
returns
different
in the sense of
from
multiple
your
venues.
competitors.
For the venue
Because
side,
everybody's
what
able to
they
go
get,
online, find the different apps available.
one, they
in your
receive many
pitch,
requests
right?
from different
Key
event
thing for
planners.
you guys to
They
win
can
the
also
pitch as
automate
event
the
managers
code
is to
issuance
be
and
different from
code
what the others are offering and ideally
differentiation and
better.
code
So
issuance
we're able
for
to
event
work
planners.
with you on your pitch
And
during
even on our
that early
platform,
stage
we
to
accept
come up
very
with
wide
a
range
partial
of
customization,
payment
full
methods, like credit card
customization
payment, bank
to
transfer,
really get the
and upon
entertainment
receiving the
integrated
payment,
into
venue
your
planners can, venue
program.
managers can also generate
The other thing
invoice
that
and
we're
receipt
then
very easily.
able to
So
do
overall,
is
this
we're
is
able to
the
actually
value
share with
proposition
you
that we have for
some
both
of the things that are
venue
currently
as well
in
as
our
event
R&D
planners on the
pipeline,
Thank you,
but
Evie.
aren't yet
This really
available on
sums
our
up the
website.
whole end-to-end
Again,
process that we're
we're
trying to
able to
achieve throughout one single
incorporate
platform.
pitch
So
things
far,
that no one else is
this platform is
incorporating.
really hard to build because it takes us 1 year to fully understand many kinds of venues with different kind of policies coming together. So this is a really very interesting platform that we will check it out. This really helps event planners to really save time, improve your productivity. We can't guarantee that we can have all the venues, but we're definitely trying to get all as much venues as we can. Next, moving on.
Now, one of the, I just want to end off with, we're just going to demonstrate, do a little demo for you. One of the, it's just a small piece of technology that's come through that platform. It's not a whole new app. What we've actually done is we've upgraded the
mass actions that we have.
the specs
We also
on
have the
one of the apps we already
comprehensive
have.
decision-making process.
It now enables those
The overall design of the whole system is meant to be as B2B as possible. Because after all, there are a number of platforms that are in the market that are really very B2C oriented. What we are trying to achieve is trying to create another niche of the market that is trying to target the B2B sector, to help corporate and professional event planners to better their processes in terms of getting quotes, getting schedule, finalizing their booking. So all in all, we are very pleased that so many visitors and participants who are interested in the Then next, we'll move on. During this process, we are actually very honored to have over 70 plus listings on our platform currently live. So one of the venues that is currently with us is Intercontinental. Let's go ahead and check out that. First, Sky. Sky is our Intercontinental Hotel.
Yes, you're saying.
Tell us about Intercontinental. What does the client like about Intercontinental Hotel the most?
Okay, so Intercontinental Singapore is key being a new hotel in the scene. It's only 1.5 years. What I like about us is being a international, very young, contemporary luxury hotel.
Yes. So being an international hotel, we are very honored to have Intercontinental being listed with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So tell us something new that you are currently launching as a package or
Well, we have a lot of things in the pipeline, but what we want to share today with you is our spaces on level 1, level 4 and level 10 as well. So level 1 we actually have 2 restaurants. It's actually Marcello as well as Public Restaurante. International and I would say Italian, authentic Italian cuisine. So other than just serving the food in restaurant options, right, we do have private event buyouts over there as well. Yeah. Level 4 we have 2 meeting spaces. The first one can do up to 40 guests for a cluster seating. The other one can do up to I would say 16 guests for a small ballroom meeting in the study.
Thank you a lot, Shai. Hope that you have a fun event.
Thank you for having us here.
Next up, we have the art spaces. So, let's go behind. Very quick. So, we have here the art spaces. You see on the pole. So, we have here Sally. Yeah, Sally, tell us about what is going on here. So, behind the camera, yes. So, tell us about what is the highlight about the venue the most.
I think beyond just offering a space, we are also a co-working operator. So apart from having the actual physical space, what we bring to the clients is the community. Yeah, so we start from. So for events, right, it's very important to have a community that's supporting the event as well. Yeah, so on our own end, as event partner, as venue partner, we also do our marketing for the events that our clients.
Thank you very much.
With the community, you build a bigger
Next, let's welcome Mr. Andy Romano, Regional Sales Manager from Attendees, and he will be telling us a little bit more about the Attendees event, more about the application, which I
Yeah,
hope
we're having a
many of our
collective
guests
series, so a lot of series of events that are specially curated for our members. We bring in speakers that we value that not just the employees but also the companies as a whole, because we host a lot of startups and SMEs that can benefit from a wide range of topics from like marketing to technology, finance services as well. Yeah, so if you're interested to join us, you can come and sign up for our collective series. Yeah, we're always looking for speakers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sally.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll move on to the next booth. Yes.
Alright, quick question to the audience. Is there anyone who doesn't use a smartphone?
We have city service office.
Anyone
So, may I know your name? May.
Alright, so
May and Jean, currently you are hosting the booth for city service office. Tell us, what does your client like about city service office?
if you look at it, 20 years
Because
ago,
our clients need, so we
smartphone
can tailor-make cost-efficient packages for them. We can set up like meeting rooms based on their needs as well. For example, they need like a bigger ballroom style.
Yes.
Such we can really tailor-make for them.
That's amazing because aligned with Avenevv, we are very trying to be B2B oriented, and we are really privileged as City Service Office to be partnered with us as a venue partner, and therefore we really get to experience some great venues and spaces, very flexible meeting rooms, very flexible co-working spaces actually offered by City Service Office. Yeah. Any new initiative they are currently pushing that is really exciting or something that we can look forward to?
Yeah, we take promotions from time to time. So we cater to clients from visiting for event space. So we can tailor-make
Amazing. The flexibility and the customization as a professionalism offered by CSO is really something that we are really privileged to work with. Thank you very much, May and Jean. Thank you. Next up we have is Ashley. Ashley is from the cafeteria as yes. Look at the interesting and very delicious food that she managed to publish. Yes. Ashley, tell us, do people like your space more or the food more? This is a challenging question. Oh, yes. So tell us, what's so interesting about the food? Why cafeteria? Yes.
Long story short, poke is from Hawaii and it's marinated sashimi. We're serving healthy bowls and we're really championing the healthy food concept nowadays. Yeah, come check us out. We have 6 outlets in Singapore now.
Amazing. And the new outlets really
Yes, and we do events at the new outlet as well. So hit us out.
We really look forward to it. So any other new menu that you're constantly pushing out that you think that we should definitely give it a try?
Yes, we just added acai bowls to our menu. So that's pretty good. It's a nice afternoon snack.
Wow, so now you have cookie, and as well snack. These are why I actually like relaxing. Yes. Thank you very much, Ashley. Yes. next up, events partner. So, events partner is a large company that offers all kinds of range of furniture. So, and here we have hello, from events partner. So this Annie, tell us, what does your client like most about events partner furniture?
We are professional in the rental service. We do conference event, we do exhibition.
Yes, even like this setup, even we can sit down now and just have a quick chat. It's really very convenient. Yes. So, tell us, what kind of event that normally actually engages events partners to actually provide this kind of services? How do they use this furniture to make it more interesting for their event?
A lot of fancy furniture. Like those illuminated furniture. We have those. This is all our new model furniture.
It's my privilege to get to sit here and try out without even paying anything. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And anything can look for us as well.
Yes, thank you. We can really see a wide variety of the furnitures that can really offered by the events partner. And thanks to them, our event is really possible by them sponsoring some of the furnitures with us as well. There's different color versions, there are different styles, and there's 6 different corporate segments as well. We'll proceed forward then. Next up we have Wildfire Entertainment. So here we have Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea. Tell us about Wildfire Entertainment. What kind of entertainment do you provide?
We provide tech-integrated performances for events. Our specialty is taking new technologies and then figuring out a way to integrate it with live action and put it up for an event, opening performance for a gala dinner, award show, conference, product launch. Pretty much any time you need entertainment, we can provide a really cool performance that will suit your objectives.
That is really, really cool. Tell us one of the recent performances that you managed to pull off that really wow all the audiences. Yeah.
Okay, so a brand new performance we just launched last month. We call it Many Voices, One Team. It's really cool because it actually makes your event goers into the performers.
Wow.
So they come and they record a little piece of a song, a little segment in a recording booth, which is great because you can put up branding, you can they can hashtag away, get them really involved in the creation of the performance, and then we take their audio and video clips, we make them sound amazing, and we put it together in essentially a big viral video that we can show at the end of the event. So it's team building, it's a performance, it's engaging, it's immersion, it's interactivity, all rolled into one.
Really inclusive. Not just the performer, but also all the audiences to get to be part of this performance.
Exactly.
That's really, really cool. Thank you so much, Wildfire.
Yeah, thank you.
We look forward to your performance later.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Bye.
Next thing we have Flavor Gator. So, Flavor Gator. Tell us about what is Flavor Gator about, Henry?
Yeah, so at Flavor Gator we're helping event organizers and anyone in food and beverage understand consumer tastes, as well as get feedback to help them increase sales and reduce waste.
So, what is something new that you're currently introducing?
What we're currently working on is the feedback platform. So you can very easily use our web application to collect feedback during and after your event.
So this feedback we get to derive insights whether people really like the food and how people really prefer and which kind of thing they really want to discard away. So from there you get to decipher how do you go about saving the ingredients and so on. Yeah, that's a really, really cool data idea. Yes. So what kind of new initiative are you pushing on to encourage this adoption or to really encourage people to really save and not just reduce the food?
So for us, the big thing for us is more about awareness from the operator, from the event manager perspective, that it really does matter to understand your consumers first and then listen to what they have to say afterwards. Otherwise, you're always guessing and you can never really fight waste effectively if you're just making guesses and continually putting out things that aren't a success with the consumer.
that is ultimately the point of data. How you make really quantitative based, reliable distribution. Thank you so much, Henry. Next up, we can move on to the next group. So here we have Guestday. Guestday is actually a software as a service platform that actually offers registration processes. They are very popular in the branding scene as well. So may I trouble one of the candidates from Guestday? Maybe you can catch Shannon for a moment.
Yeah,
sorry for that.
Hello, hi. I'm Shannon. Hi.
So tell us about Guestday a little bit more.
Okay, Guestday is 9 years old. We have been around. We are always constantly innovating when it comes to check-in and registration on-site events. So right now, the default it's usually search by name or even scanning of QR codes and NRIC. But as I mentioned, we are constantly evolving. We are looking at NFC and even RFID tags, where next time the folks can just arrive and walk through the gantry, the registration place, and they'll just be checked in without it's like a beaming process rather than having the need to queue up and
no more hurdle in the process.
So we take like 3 seconds now to check someone into an event. We are hoping to go for 0.3 seconds in the coming years.
That's really exciting thing to look forward to. That's right. Any other new initiative they are trying to introduce that we can look for?
PNC at this point of time, but definitely you'll catch us.
Yes,
we have competitors around, so we're gonna be you'll definitely see us around.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you so much.
Next up we have from Russell Catering. Hi.
I'm Azra.
He's Azra. So tell us what's so special about today's setup? What kind of food do we get to enjoy?
Today's setup, we are serving our chef's specialty, chili crab donburi with onsen.
So basically,
it's a marriage of Japanese and Oriental flavors because we have chili crab and we have donburi. And we also use this special technique called sous vide. In French, it means under vacuum. Right? So if you can see the eggs there, it's actually slow cooked for a few hours and it still remains half boiled. You can see from here.
Yes. Yeah. The egg is really still slightly watery but not entirely watery.
Yes,
that's the correct texture.
And it's been there for like 4-5 hours, but it's in a very controlled temperature. Yeah, so this is a technique that we also engage for even items like beef tenderloin, or lamb, fish. It gives a very nice doneness and doesn't get overcooked.
Yes, that's really a very, very amazing technique because sometimes you do not know whether this is our live station, when do people come and visit, when should you prepare and when should you people consume. This is really the bright idea that I believe that Russell Catering really provides a great value to their customer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Too bad you are not here, otherwise you get to try this amazing chili crab donburi. Okay, next up we'll move behind, we get to see another booth. Thank you so much, chefs. So behind, we'll move on to go and find stand craft. Yes. So this is actually one of the structures they're actually having now. It's quite a cool thing. You can see the lighting is going on. Maybe we can stand inside and then we get to do this before I say anything. So you want to tell us about what is stand craft about and what is this structure about?
Hi, welcome to the Birdcage. This is an award-winning pavilion which allows users to rest, reconnect and recharge. Recharge your bodies by sitting down and also recharge your mobile phones by the wireless charging on every seat. And it's also a very pleasant time that allows you to have lights that respond to your actions and music from the ceiling. At Standcraft, we build quick, modular and reusable structures that transform event spaces. And it's also very good in terms of logistics. It's modular like IKEA, it can be set up very quickly.
So just this morning, the team Standcraft team just used less than 2 hours time to manage to pull off this whole structure and it's reusable for multiple events.
Correct.
It's a really very sustainable solution.
Yeah.
So what kind of other structure that you would like to introduce us throughout the way?
Sure. You can come over here. We also have this thing we call the island. Unfortunately, I don't have the actual thing with us, but I can let me just show you one visual. This is an island that actually was used at the Korea Hotel Asia trade show last year to illustrate our clients' logistics process from the port, warehouse to the client's premise. We 3D printed all of these items for the client, the lorries and the trucks. I'll show you something I show you like a magic trick. So the client has another business. It's a fashion business.
Okay.
So she used the same product in Takashimaya.
它 just magically transform.
Yes, it's all modular.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's really,
and
really
eco-friendly.
very sustainable and very, very friendly and flexible. Just the limit is just creativity.
Yes. Yeah. You can even see this beautiful lady here. They like to take photos. This was at a wedding.
Oh, that's really amazing. Yeah. So people get to connect, charge their phone, as well as to relax within this space that's built in a sustainable environment and materials. It's really the big solution that's offered by Stancraft. Thank you again, Gavin, for the
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thank you.
Other structure that is exciting that we can look forward to?
A few things. We are doing some events. Next one at Plaza Singapura, a sustainability festival. We have a product which is a musical bench that responds to your movements when you sit on it to play music. And we also have more products that come about with design and technology interaction.
That's amazing. It's the advanced version of the musical chair.
Yeah. Alright.
Thank you again, Gavin.
Thanks.
Next up,
Thank
we'll
you.
move on to the next room. So here we have combination. So combination basically is a supplier of kombucha. So do you know what is kombucha? If you're not sure, let the founder Ethan give you a quick run through. What is kombucha?
Hello.
Yes.
So kombucha is actually a kind of fermented tea. We basically add a tea blend of green tea, black tea, and then we add in sugar and a combination of bacteria and yeast. And then we let it ferment for a period of 1 to 2 weeks. And then what we get is the original flavor here. But here at Combination Co of concept is to combine kombucha and superfruits. So superfruits are fruits with higher than usual levels of antioxidants. So for the superfruits flavors we have ginger passion, berry peaches, bananas. Yeah. So 3 different flavors.
That's really amazing. So you included the whole healthy factor into kombucha.
Yes,
and that's
something already healthy, so you turn it into something super healthy.
Yes, that's really amazing. So that's why you see they both look so healthy and nice. Okay. So any interesting technology that you want to bring up from the kombucha building technique?
Okay, so for kombucha we use a fermentation technique that is kind of different from what other people are using, but we cannot actually disclose that.
Oh, yes,
so
okay.
maybe we will talk about another technology which is our. So we have a keg generator here. So what is it? This is something that we can bring to events. So yeah, exactly. So we sell kombucha in kegs as well, not just bottle form. So you can bring it to any event easily. I mean, small portable events.
That's really cool. So currently, not many people in the market offer this kind of
Definitely. Yeah.
So this is something that is something you want to look forward to in your next event. Definitely reach out to Combination, Ethan and Marie, and then they can link you up with fresh and healthy options like kombucha. Thank you very much again. So these are the amazing drinks. Look at the color and healthiness. They are not coloring, they are legit fruits that actually make this color. Thank you so much again. Here we have attendees. So attendees is a software platform that let us welcome to introduce more about what is attendees about. Yes.
Hi, so actually this is a SaaS-based platform that allows you to make mobile apps for events. So we essentially try to solve 3 big problems for event organizers. We help them with their digital transformation. So we help them to go digital and go completely paperless. We also help them to energize engagement because we are very passionate about helping people who come for events, attendees, to really network and use technology as an icebreaker so that they can make meaningful relationships which could turn up into business outcomes for them. And we also help event organizers leverage on the platform to generate more revenue for their events. And all of this can be done using our SaaS platform. So one of the unique selling points of our events is of our platform is that our CM content management system is very easy to use. I'm sure Aaron would vouch for that.
Yes, definitely. Because we definitely have a very strong support for our Engage team. When we currently push our platform to live, and then we are doing this event, we are very happy and privileged to have Engage helping us to connect all the exhibitors together. And they are very responsible and professional because they allow the connect function before you actually really spam and message the other person. So this kind of connection is reliable as well as trustable. So it's something that we really appreciate. Thank you again, Stefan. Yes. So check out Ticketing app, and then you can see our event details and see what are the things that you can watch out. Thank you very much. Here we have Avenevv. So Avenevv, we have Mr. Attendees here. Mr. Attendees, let's introduce a bit. What is Avenevv about?
Avenevv provides the connectivity solution for events, for the conference or for exhibition, or for trade shows, indoor and outdoor.
Both indoor and outdoor connection.
Right, that's right. So we can customize the solution based on what customer require, number of connectivity. We can easily scale it as well. I see. Right.
So what kind of capacity can you go up to for your Wi-Fi connection?
We can a few hundred to 1,000 connections.
Wow, that's really for large scale event as well. Yeah. So really quality Wi-Fi, regardless of capacity, very portable. Yes. And that's what Avenevv really can offer. If you need connectivity solutions for your next event, feel free to check that out. Yes. Thank you again. Yes. Okay. Next up, we can check out the green. So green is something that has a very, very nicely catering booth. So maybe you can have someone to kind of introduce a little bit.
Andy over here. I'm Andy, so assistant sales manager for Green. Right, so over here you can have a look at our setup. Right, so we have both meal boxes, right, and also our catering setup. Yeah, so what is really different about Green, right, is that they are actually an online restaurant, and we kind of like cater healthy and tasty food to our guests. So we started off 5 years ago, right, and then we leverage a lot of technology, right, and we are a really great B2C company. Yeah, and after that, we kind of as we expanded in the CBD area, I think 2.5 years ago, people have been asking us to do on a more large format, and then we expanded.
After all, healthy trends is on the rise. That's why everyone is looking for even healthy options during events. So what kind of new menu that you currently launch? Something that all your customers really love it and it's really healthy.
Alright, okay, that's a very good one. Right, so over here we have this thing called the Impossible Quarter Pound. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about it. Right, so it's basically a plant-based protein, right, that tastes and look and bleed exactly like beef. Right, yeah. So it's something that is really in trend right now, and these are things that we are always constantly tapping on based on technology. Right, so we are using data to really try this kind of like consumer trend, and we are always incorporating them into our menus. Right, so whatever you see over here, this is a complete wholesome meal, right, that you can eat on a day-to-day basis, and you won't get tired.
That's really amazing. Thank you for the new menu introduction, and I believe that Green offers more than just healthy options and also catering services as well. And for your next event, feel free to check out Green as well. Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you so much.
Okay, next behind we have data wall. Yes, so here we have Justin. So Justin, tell us what is data wall about?
Okay, so primarily Datawall is a data science, data analytics company. We specialize in advanced analytics such as predictive or prescriptive analytics that is easy to use. So people like me without the background in data science, I can get guided to run this kind of prescriptive models, no problem. Right? But what's really interesting here and why we are here at EvenTech Show is because we actually just developed a separate product for ourselves. We attend tech shows a lot. So at the end of each tech shows, we get 200 to 300 over name cards, and then at the end of the day, right, or the next day, we have 3-4 people typing away, typing all this, and what we get is an Excel sheet that is not very accurate or not very consistent. So what we developed is a list retrieval app that can digitize name cards, or at events we can even scan the QR code to extract all the information that's required, and at a click of a button we can actually export it in an Excel file. Super easy, and it's really helpful because a lot of people that we speak to, they realize that hey, actually this can help me in the coming days because I can take notes of why this person is important, and I can rank and prioritize them.
This is really helpful for business development jobs, especially for event companies. Our new product is called, how do I pronounce it? Connect3, yes. So feel free to check out Connect3, and for the next event, maybe you can use them to really import into the new system and extract your list of attendees that you can network with easily. Okay. Thank you so much, Justin. Thank you. Okay. Next up here we have Pouch Nation. Pouch Nation, here we have Stefan. Stefan, tell us what is Pouch Nation about. Just now we saw you at the front. So what do you really actually do?
Yeah, we provide RFID solutions for event organizers, including all these wristbands that you wear. They're actually all
RFID-able. I think in events it's very important that you track your users all the way from the journey from the door all the way to all your maybe the food and drinks and the engagement and some of the sponsors. As you can see, we have all kinds of different kinds of cool wristbands, for fabric ones, paper ones, silicon Fitbit looking ones, name badges. These cards actually have the RFID chip in there. We also have RFID stickers where you can stick on anything if you want to stick on a phone case. We also have RFID cards where you can use like for like a membership card or a cash card. So apart from festivals, we also do carnivals, exhibitions, trade shows, conferences. Basically, I think like data can be collected in every point of entry for the customer journey, and I think that is very useful for organizers to plan for the next event. I think the strategy for planning shouldn't just be focused on marketing and ticket sales.
Yes, we're really thankful for Pulse Nation for this time around sponsorship of the event, and that's from there we can gather insights on whether what is interesting and what is exciting for our consumer, for our event attendee, and from there we get to know what to tailor for, and should we have the next event tech show tailored in a different manner. Yes. Thank you again, Stephen. The amazing services that you provided. Thank you. Yes. So, rounding off the whole event, so we are moving to the big counter that is offered by Zoom, as well as finally, when you proceed on to the end of the whole virtual tour, you get to see whether you can see meeting spaces, as well as share about what you think about this event. Let us know what you think, and maybe we can better the event for the next event tech show. Maybe we can bring out something more interesting that you really want to look out for, and we definitely look forward to your feedback. After all, this is the place for people to come together, innovate, collaborate, and really come up with new ideas and work together. Thank you very much again. That's all for today's show. Hope that you enjoyed the live tour, even though you are not physically here. Thanks again.